Well, we're getting close to the end now, so you might as well watch me do it the hard way. Well, it's not quite the prettiest thing in town, but all I've been working on, I've been thinking that what I should call is project leftover, or project leftover. Simply because I haven't actually had to go out and buy a single thing for this. The Hebel bricks I had, all this sign white is second hand. It's all used. The C-purlin, obviously, that's well and truly used. You saw a few Tech screw holes in it. The Tech screws I already had, so I suppose, well, that's a cost. Despite the fact I already had them. So you could say the Tech screws were the cost and the Hebel bricks were a cost because I could have used them somewhere else. The rest of it really was essentially nothing more than scrap. This here probably should have gone in the scrap bin. It had a couple of marks in it, it wasn't usable. It was, it had some creases in it, which is why I wasn't too fussed about what happened to it, as you notice. Although interestingly enough, there's hardly a mark on it, even with all that dragging over the steel frame. There's some marks in it, but it doesn't. There's nothing that's gone through. So yeah, quite impressive. But what I'll do with this Hebel brick here is the one you can't see. This Hebel brick here that I've just put in as a bit of a door. What I'll do is I'll cut this one down. I'll probably take 200mm off it, turn it into a 400. Actually, I might even cut it in half, turn it into a 300 because the door opening's 200. So 300 will give me a bit of space over the side. And it's more or less just to keep the weather out. There's about a 50mm air gap between the top brick and the roof, so that'll help if there's any fumes or anything that want to come out of there, that'll be fine. I don't have to worry about airflow in there because it's the gas burner that I'll be using will actually be outside. I'll be putting it in through the door. Won't be sticking it in the hole. So this will keep the wind out, it'll keep the rain out. I can put it out in the weather without worrying about it. I might put just a little fence up here, so if I get the distances right, I should be able to slide the door, having the door so it slides up and down without having to take it out. But yeah, the other thing I might do is round on the other side, on the front there. I think what I'll do is put on I'll have a handle around there, instead of wheelbarrow handles or something, but also put a little work table there, probably made out of a bit more sign white, so that I've got somewhere to put stuff. I might use the other side of it, but yeah, in case you were wondering, or you might not have noticed, as you can see by the hole in here, this is second-hand skin that we pulled off the panel. So yeah, I've got it. There we go. So what I'll do is I'll make up my mind if I'm going to film any more, or whether I'll just leave it at this. But if I don't film any more, thanks for watching, and please feel free to comment. But do remember that this is all about second-hand stuff, not spending any time, and getting an end result that will do the job. If I went and spent another 4 or 5 hours on this, the end result would be prettier, it would look nicer, but it's not going to work any better. And time is money, and it must be getting close to 8 o'clock tonight. Actually, I'll tell you what the time is. Oh, it's nearly 9 o'clock. So I've spent 6 hours on it, so basically there's a 6 hours. So in reality, in an 8-hour working day, there's not too many guys that actually do more than 6 hours work. Not if they're working for you. Some do, but they're the ones that you want to keep. Alright, thanks very much for watching. This is pretty close to finished now. So what I'm doing is I'm making up some stands to put my material on. What I've done too is made up a little tool tray here at the front, and it's got a handle which is just out of shot by the looks of it. There we go. So I've got somebody just to put some stuff down when I'm working, and I've got a handle here, and I'm just cutting this block. What I do when I'm cutting them is I mark them all the way around. Because then what it does is it gives me a guideline to work with. What I did was I just took my little tri-square, put that in, and set that. So my next mark is going to be out of shot on the floor by the looks of it. Let's bring it down so you can see. So there's my first two blocks to stand my stuff up on. So there we go. As you can see, it's it'll do the job. And, these can be tidied up a bit more, but these blocks I can square them up a bit better. But oh, there we go. I can square these blocks up a bit better. But what I've got now is I've got 4 blocks that are pretty close to start with. Certainly in one dimension they're good enough. If I hold them all in the same spot, they look a bit better. But yeah, so that gets us that gives us a start, and then I've got 2 larger blocks, 100 by 50 by 40. They're not quite as close, but it's easy enough to rub them down to shape. So yeah, thanks for watching.